Good afternoon, folks. May 2nd, 2018, 12:03 p.m. midday review. This is going to be a real quick one. So if you have any charts you'd like to look at, be sure to get them in as soon as possible. The flyer right now at, well, it was what, 400% IMTE. I just noticed it as I sat down, and so I don't know the story. I apologize, and there's nothing technical I can give you on it. I just thought I'd let you know. Wowza. Anyway, to our structured plays, AMBA got right up into the first target here this morning. Over that, your 49.76, the 50 MA is moderate resistance, and then your next main resistance is in and up 51.50, and then the 200 and the 100 MA are going to be up there. After that, 54.27 and 54.60. And there's a time cycle completion here on the 5th or 10th of May, so in 8 days. So we'll see how this goes. This is one I put the special report out on the other day. Snap, we're in this from, I think, 11:22 this morning. It's trading 11:40. And if we, so this is the structure it's in. Its time cycle completion is on the 11th. It dumped hard on guidance for the redesign. The target is in the 12:30 area on the 11th. So we'll see how that plays out. There's more intraday levels that I can give you in there, between there and there, if you want to trade them. I just won't do it right now. You can just send me a note and I'll send you off the chart. Apple. So we got into mid-quad, so significant resistance target on our play, and it backed off a bit. I put out an alert on it. I put an alert out on all three of these today, by the way, just so you know I haven't missed. Tesla. Oh, so Apple, if it does get over, your next resistance is at 181.80, 185.84, and then a big one at 188.71. That's Apple. Tesla. So we got in on this washout. It's been a great play. It got right up in near its resistance. It's got earnings after hours. 304.20 or so is resistance. And your 50 MA is sitting at 307.45. Your 100 MA at 320.58. Historical resistance at 326.97. And then 329.70 is your 200 MA. Your big one, if it gets north, is going to be this quad wall, this diagonal fib, and you know, that's sitting up at around 360 area. But for now, those are your resistance areas. Your support is sitting down at 278 or 280, sorry. Historical at 271ish, and another one sitting around 255.50. There's, of course, other ones in there. There's a big one here, this quad wall. So the quad wall here is great support around 225.27. Quad wall here, great resistance around 350. And yeah, anyway, that's been a good trade too. ITCI, so this has been on watch for some time for a bounce, and sure enough, today it bounced. I didn't put that alert out, by the way. Just going to do this really quick. Swing. ITCI got a bounce today also. Okay, so that one's been on watch. So I will likely trigger an alert on this one soon. I just want to see how it acts here. So 1860 was the high on the day. Alert through the 100 MA. We'll look at it there. And then I'll look at it again if it comes off to the previous candle. we're going to go with this candle. 1803. So I'll call it about 1806, 1807. Take another look at it. I'll probably trigger alongside alert on it late in the day today. I'll see how it acts. Bitcoin trading 91.36 on XBT USD. It's been getting up in against its 200 MA and the mid quad, and that's a serious resistance in around 98.60, 98.70. I'll blow this up point and show you what it looks like here. So yeah, sitting on the 100 MA, 20's coming up underneath it. We were targeting 98, well, I'll call it 9,800 on the 21st. S&P, so it, of course, was a great play all the way through. We caught the washout, the snapback all the way through. Now it's retraced. It didn't quite get to its retracement. Well, it did get to the target on the retracement just early. Then it bounced up into the mid quad, retraced. Now we're looking at, it behaves to the upside, 268 on the 9th. We'll see how it acts here. It's right now it's getting pinched between the 200 MA and the quad wall here. If that fails, your first downside, real downside, is at 262.76, and then your next one is at, your big one is at 257.40 area. And all three of those are possible for on the 9th. You just got to trade, the trend and see if you get it. The trend says it's going to the 268, but it can fail. And the Fed's today, 2 o'clock. So anything's possible. Okay. Just looking at the scanners here. The other movers on the day, there isn't really much structural that's interesting. HTBX, what a dump, 35%. ESPR dumped 30%. Snap, of course, it's dump. There is structure on ESPR, and then check is off 10%. CHEK. There is some structure on ESPR. We can take a look at that one here. Okay, so it was coiling around its main pivot. Then today it dumped almost into its main support at 40.40. This might not be a bad snapback. I'm going to try and get this remodeled tonight, recharted. For now, MACD crossing MACD as an alert. Yeah, it's probably, my gut says it's going to take a while to restructure this one, but add alert over the 200 MA too. That's ESPR. Good for a snapback on that one. By the way, I'm not going to be in the room tomorrow. I've got trading students in. SSW. Let's see how we're making out here. So yeah, it's getting right into the target. That's crazy. What a precise trade all the way through and up into the target. Nice trade. IOTS. This is the one that I alerted as a significant upside break. It's sitting right on that pivot today. It's going to be super interesting to see how that concludes. And Procter & Gamble. This was brought in by Sean yesterday or the day before. This we're watching for a snapback play on. These washouts have been fantastic during earnings. So I'm going to get an alarm on this one here, 74.12. Had some excellent washout snapback trades. A lot of profit in these when they work. And they enable you to chew around the edges. Be careful. You can be in and out until you get grip on them, and boom, huge returns. They don't all work, but a lot of them do. And the last one I'll look at here is the dollar. Going into the Fed decision. Fed speak at 2 o'clock today. So it's up over that important critical resistance. On the intro, it's got another one at 92.99. Then up, you know, if it really took flight, 94.50. But it needs to get up and over this for it to, for me to trigger long side swing play. And what I mean is this here. Preferably over this downtrending green line, but over that uptrending dotted line there. This is just the algorithm, right? So don't even worry about understanding what all those mean. But it's gone up over its first test. Its second test is here. Its third test is here. Fourth test here. And then if it does get up over those, it's 100% of the time going to hit this line here. 98.19. Now that's downtrending, right? So you gotta be careful. Anyway, then it's into its bullish structure, and then I can report on it in more detail. Anyway, that's all I wanted to look at today. If you guys don't have any charts, I'm going to call that midday, and I won't see it tomorrow for midday. Next midday, I'll see you on Monday. I'll be running all the normal reports and everything else other than any of the trading rooms tomorrow. Take care.